What's up, everybody? I'm the BurningSkyCloud, and welcome back to Angels with Scaly Wings. Why is Remy there as a grief? In the last episode, we had a nice time. We had a nice hangout with Remy, and it ended with him and I kissing. Remy and Burning kissing energy. Don't you dare start that with me. No, seriously, don't start that with me. I will come. I will find you, and you will be punished severely. Well, of course I'm bringing Remy. Why wouldn't I bring Remy? That must be him. Are you ready to see the fireworks? My body is ready. No. No. Don't. Stop that. Alright. Let's go. After a few... Yeah, okay, we got here. The empty looking area near the edge of town looks deserted to me. I thought everyone was watching the fireworks. They are. But they're doing it somewhere else. I don't really like the crowds, and I think you would appreciate me leading you here if you knew what they were like. Better to be safe than sorry at any rate. And that's what I'm thinking. This reminds me of a bit of the night I arrived here. Everything was dark and empty, and it was just us walking through the landscape. Yeah, you're right. I think it's starting. Now watch. Yep, there we go. How pretty. And here we go with the realization. Remy, I think we need to go, now. What is wrong, Skoy? Yeah, he knows where Reza is. Shouldn't we call the police or something? We don't have the time. I'm not sure if I could fight him. You're right. If you're there, he probably won't hesitate to shoot. Maybe you can hold him off, and I'll try to get him some help. Alright, let's do that. Go! I started running as Remy's voice called out to me. Where is he? Where should I go? Oh, right. The portal! He'll be there. I arrived at the portal just a few minutes later. I couldn't help but be glad that it was still turned off and didn't appear to have been recently... Alright, whatever. Oh, hello. Listening to you was fun and all, but the grown-ups must get back to work now. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't stop me now anyway. Maybe I can. Suddenly, Maverick and Remy appeared next to me. You planned this, didn't you, Skoy? Traitor! Oh, yeah. And now he's trying to decide who he's going to shoot first. Just let me go and I'll forget. Yep. He's arguing the fact that the generator. Yep. Arguing the fact about the generators. And then the administrator shows up. And shoots him. Or her, really. Confound it. Now the administrator's dying. First it was Anna, now it's the administrator. No! No! Remy! Reza was quick with his gun and shot Remy West before Maverick could charge him. Maverick pounced, snarling and knocked Reza to the ground before embedding his teeth into the body before him. Despite his thrashing and screaming, Reza managed to find his target and pulled the trigger twice. Immediately, the jaws dislodged. Reza pulled himself a few feet away while Maverick's body convulsed uncontrollably. Yo, no, no, not Remy! Holding his bleeding wound and breathing heavily, Reza looked at me. You're not going to help me, are you? Then it is futile. He raised his gun, aiming at me while I regained my composure and tried to run. A single gunshot resounded through the hallway, and as soon as I heard it, a sharp pain shot through my back. I fell to the ground immediately. He continued pulling the trigger, but no more bullets came. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should have been a sixth one. After a few seconds of silence, I slowly turned around. Oh, wait. Did he lose too much blood? Reza was leaning against the wall. His head slumped forward lifelessly. Oh, Maverick, no! Maverick and the Administrator, both lying in a pool of their own blood, were not moving. I crawled over to Remy and was glad to hear him breathing. He had been hit in the side, and I saw blood trickling from the wound onto the ground below him. He raised his head, looking at me with an expression of pain. That is so romantic. Tragically romantic. Wounded, but still together. Oh! Oh! I'm having a moment here. I'm geeking out. I'm geeking out. You're wounded. So are you. We need to stop the bleeding. I put some pressure on his wound, momentarily halting the blood that was trickling down his body. Can you do this? Let me try. He felt around his side, trying to get the right grip before he applied pressure on his own. I let go, and after a bit of adjustment, Remy could stop the bleeding on his own for now. I took off my shirt and briefly considered whether I would be able to use it to dress Remy's wound, but I soon realized it was not long enough to wrap around him properly. Besides, if he couldn't walk for now, it would not make a difference anyway, and he would have had to stay here while he held his wound shut. Instead, I used the shirt to curb my own bleeding, folding it and wrapping it around my abdomen tightly. Oh, that's painful. Look, Reza is gone. And that other person. Remy was right. Both Reza and the Administrator were gone. Wait, what? Wait, I thought Reza was dead. You have to go. Go and stop Reza. I need to find you some help first. I can't just leave you like this. Don't you dare tell me you would be doing me any favors by saving me. If it's just going to be one of us, I don't want it to be me. Remy, you don't know how it is to live every day as I have, always wondering if the pain will ever stop, or if things will ever change. And when they finally do, you come along and tell me this? Don't do that to me. I'm not going through this again. What do you want me to do? This is bigger than us. Bigger than me. Just go. No, Remy! Remy, no! Why? You can't be doing this to us. Go and stop Reza. Alright. And then Remy watches as I leave. I hobbled to my feet and made my way back outside. In the distance, near the portal, I saw Reza and something that was standing between them. As I drew nearer, I recognized it as Vera, who was growling at him. Vera! Reza aimed a kick at her, only to lose his balance and fall when she bit in and held on to his shin. Go, Vera! Save Remy! Save us all! Good girl! That's a good girl, Vera! After he fought her off with a few kicks, his hand dove into his pocket to grab a few bullets, which he proceeded to load into his revolver. Don't you dare hurt that child! I went as fast as I could, but with my injuries, I had no chance to stop him as he aimed at Vera. Yell at him! No! How can you shoot a child?
Oh, hell no, he didn't.
You gonna get him?
Reza's a dead man. You coming?
He's all yours.
More for me, then.
That was the closet. Oh my gosh! Not Sarah! Slowly, he got up again and walked over to the portal's controls when the administrator suddenly appeared behind him. Kill him. Immediately, she was on him, throwing him to the ground before starting to pound his head with her fists. Together, they rolled down the slope of the small hill on which the portal stood. When they came to a halt, the fight resumed. There was a flurry of fists, and suddenly, I heard the distinct sound of a gunshot, after which the administrator slumped and fell. Eventually, I arrived, only to be able to confirm that both of them were dead. I went up to the portal and examined to verify any signs of life. I found none. I found none. Oh God, leave, Vera. This shouldn't have ended. This shouldn't have gone this way for you. Oh, my heart. Ah. You just don't do that. You don't do that to me. When I looked up again, no. When I looked up again, I saw Remy looking at me with a pained expression. I stepped away, giving him some space as he stepped up to the small corpse. Oh my gosh, no! Oh my gosh. No. Are you looking for me? Did you sneak out again? Poor girl. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can make everyone okay again. I just gotta go back through time. He enveloped her as his tears started raining down on the small body. This suddenly took a turn. Oh my my gosh, that certainly took a turn. Soon, more help arrived. Remy and I got all the medical attention we needed. Game, you can't do this to me! Besides those who we already knew to be dead, it was also too late for Maverick. I warned them about the comet, telling them to check the PDAs I had given them for verification of my claims. A few minutes later, EMTs arrived, and I was put into an artificial coma due to my injuries. In the weeks I was out, a variety of things happened. After everything that had taken place, negotiations were fierce between humanity and the dragons. Out of respect, Reza's body was returned to humanity through the portal. While his actions had shattered all goodwill on the dragon side, Reza's wounds did their job to do the same for humanity. I, too, was to be returned to humanity, but as my condition didn't allow it, humanity took the dragon's refusal to transfer me as a sign they were keeping me as a hostage. I wasn't a priority for humanity, though, a fact I was aware of well before I ever arrived in this world. As far as they were concerned, Reza and I had our chance, and the results weren't pretty. Ultimately, the dragons decided to return the PDAs before all contact was cut. Luckily, my claims were taken seriously, and there was already a plan in place to divert the comet. While they would have used while they would have to use the lab's generators to do it, humanity decided to use their portal's power source to support their slowly falling city for a while longer as they looked for other, more long-term solutions. After I awoke from my coma, I had to consider my options. While the dragons were able to create a new power source for the portal, I wouldn't have known how to send myself back to humanity, as their portal was already deactivated. At least, not without the expertise of the dead administrator. The only coordinates remaining of the portal were those she left as a last resort. It turned out they were to send someone back in time to the day I arrived here. As soon as I could, I met with Remy, who told me about everything I had missed. So the comet has been diverted, and you replaced the power source for the portal. I guess I must have been gone for a long time. A few weeks, yes. What will you do now? I could use the portal to return to the day of my arrival. After all, I came here to save our dying city, which is something I failed to do. But you saved us. That is true. But I can't help thinking that there could have been a diplomatic solution. If I just hadn't been in a coma during the negotiations. Whatever you want to do now, you can be sure that you'll have the council's support. You could just stay here if you wanted to. I bet you wouldn't mind that, would you? You know how I am. Humans just fascinate me. This isn't just about me, though. Of course, I would love it if you stayed with us. But I know there are many other factors at play here, and that it won't be an easy decision for you to make. Don't let me stop you from going back if that's what you want to do, though. I'll be fine. Are you sure about that? Yes. After all, I'm not alone anymore. In the last few weeks, I spent a lot of time with the dying, and I'd say we're pretty good friends now. As sad as it is what happened with Vera, there is another girl at the orphanage we've been taking care of pretty often. Maybe you've seen her. Her name is Amelie, and she's just the sweetest little girl. Besides, if you really end up going back in time, I'll see you again. You cannot be doing this to me, Gabe. You cannot. How dare you? It takes a lot to break me, and this honestly broke me. Vera did not deserve that. Oh, I hate Ray. I do not like Reza. Oh my gosh, this was such an ending I wasn't expecting to happen to me. Can you imagine living with? Oh my gosh, no! I can't even go there. Like, out of all the endings, I'd have to say that Remy's is the most tragic ending of all. But he did get Emily in the end. But still, I did not expect that to happen so quickly. I probably had one good ending where, well, actually no, it raised a, no wait, everyone was survived. I think. No, maybe I can't remember if the administrators died in one of the. Oh, am I ever going to get a good ending? You have seen Remy's good ending. Oh my gosh, Vera deserved a good ending as well. You know, I'm wondering, would Maverick also get a good? No, I don't think Maverick has a good ending, so I don't think he's gonna show up on here. Holy holy muffins. To be honest, I'm kind of glad in a way that I didn't actually do Remy so early. How did it? It's strange the way things work. Going through every ending up to Remy's, like Adine had a good ending where everyone lived, except for Reza. Bryce had a good ending where everyone lived except Reza. Sub, wait, Lorem had a good ending. Wait, I actually don't remember if Maverick survived that, but I know Lorem did. But oh, this game's thrown everything at me. Okay, I have to say that this game is it's in a top favorite now. But I can talk more about it later on. I'm gonna get through the other endings first. But in the meanwhile, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe to cry more in the future with scenes like this, like what you've seen. I'll catch you later.